I stood at the edge of the desolate road, staring up at the towering, decaying structure that loomed before me. The once grand hotel was now nothing more than a haunting shell of its former self. The wind whispered through broken windows, sending chills down my spine as if it were urging me to stay away. But I was determined to unearth the secrets that lay within those crumbling walls. Ignoring my trepidation, I pushed open the rusty gate and made my way across the overgrown courtyard. Each step I took felt like a whisper against the forgotten history of this forsaken place. The air was heavy with a sense of abandonment, shrouding the building in an eerie silence. In the midst of the surrounding decay, the hotel stood as a grotesque monument to its own demise. As I reached the entrance, an icy draft greeted me, as if the building itself were daring me to enter. But curiosity gnawed at my soul, drowning out the whispers of warning in the hollows of my mind. With a deep breath, I stepped inside, and the door creaked ominously behind me. The lobby was a shadowy abyss, the remnants of a once glamorous era, now reduced to rotten furniture and decaying wallpaper. Dust danced in the shafts of weak sunlight that trickled through the dirt-smudged windows. The atmosphere was suffocating, as though the air were heavy with the memories of those who had walked these halls years ago. A chill ran down my spine as I began my exploration into the depths of the abandoned building. The creaking floorboards echoed with every step, amplifying the sense of isolation. Rooms lay abandoned, their doors swinging open with unspoken stories trapped within their walls. Broken glass crunched beneath my feet, a reminder of the inevitable fate that awaited once thriving dreams. The grand staircase beckoned me, each step creaking in protest as I ascended into darkness. The air grew even colder, and a shiver crawled up my spine. I reached the first landing, only to find myself facing a dimly lit corridor stretching into the unknown. Hesitating for a moment, I pressed forward, driven by the desperate compulsion to unravel this building's enigmatic past. Whispers seemed to accompany my every move as I delved deeper into the heart of this forsaken place. The sounds were indistinct, like fragmented memories trying to break free from eternity's clutches. I passed room after room, each one holding secrets that belonged to the past, but longed to be heard again. Shadows danced on the walls, teasing glimpses of long-forgotten faces that watched my every move. Then, in the distance, I heard it, a faint, melodic tune wafting through the air. My heart quickened, and I followed the sound until I reached an ornately decorated ballroom, now nothing more than a graveyard of broken chandeliers and faded memories. The haunting music grew stronger, its rhythm resonating through my bones. As I stepped closer, the source of the haunting melody revealed itself, an old music box, weathered and worn. The somber tune carried a melancholic beauty, captivating and haunting in its simplicity. My fingers trembled as I reached out to touch it, drawn to its ethereal pull. But just as my fingertips grazed its weathered surface, the music abruptly ceased. Time stood still, the room engulfed in an unnerving silence. Suddenly, the floor beneath me groaned, and the once still air became turbulent with whispers. The walls seemed to close in, suffocating me in their grasp. Panic surged through my veins as the building itself awakened, its dark secrets erupting from the depths. Before me, figures emerged from shadowed corners, their eyes glowing with a spectral light. They moved with an otherworldly grace, clad in the garments of the past, their existence suspended in eternal unrest. Their ghostly presence surrounded me, whispering long-forgotten tales of sorrow and despair. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. Frozen in fear, I watched as the spirits danced through the ballroom, an ethereal ballet of lost souls. Their voices intertwined, forming an eerie chorus that echoed through the abandoned building, a symphony of forgotten dreams and unfulfilled promises. And in that moment, as I witnessed the tragic beauty that lay hidden within those walls, I understood. This place was not meant for the living. It was a haven for the spirits of the past, forever bound to the confines of their broken sanctuary. As the spectral figures began to fade, the building returned to its silent slumber. I stumbled backward, my heart racing, grateful to have survived the encounter. The abandoned hotel had revealed its secrets, leaving an indelible mark upon my soul. I retreated from the crumbling edifice, understanding now that some places were not meant to be explored, that some stories were best left untold.